Because of the weather, we're going to start Dr. Kurtz's speech a little bit early. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Roberta Kurtz. She got most of her training at the Michigan Medical Center in Ann Arbor, Michigan. She did a lot of her cardiology practice in Traverse City, Michigan. And then she decided to come to the great state of Wisconsin. She started with Dean in 2002, and she's been coming to Southwest Health Center approximately 6 years. She has several varied personal interests, including winery and the vineyard, and I just found out that she's into gardening now, so it's my honor to introduce Dr. Roberta Kurtz. I'm delighted to see so many friends and familiar faces. And I didn't really prepare a big speech, so that's really good, especially since this cloud is right here on our backside. I just was kind of interested. All of you have gone through the program. What did you find the hardest to do with your cardiac rehab?
Get here.
Get here?
Put up with Vicky.
Vicky, huh? All right, now we're getting to something here. After it's all said and done, what was the easiest to do? Walk? Eat? Eat? Doesn't sound like any of you are too put off by the problems. I put together a couple general principles that everybody, no matter who does the talking, am I still on? Yeah. Okay. Everybody who puts out a book or something like that in trying to deal with weight and general activity will come up with about a 4-word conclusion: eat less and move more. So you have to stay active and you have to balance the calories one way or the other. And if you're trying to lose weight, you're going to have to either burn them off faster or take in less. It's not so easy. It's not hard to figure out what we have to do. The hard part is doing it and finding the process that works the best for us. The second thing that it always struck me in listening to people and going through things for years is that, at least with our muscles and joints, we either have to use it or lose it. And I think that as we get older and we're carrying a little more baggage around, or aches and pains and the other things that life gives us to deal with, it gets harder to use all of those joints. And so everything that you do pays off. And even if it's in slow motion or just a couple steps at a time and multiple times during the day, it does pay off. As I have listened to people through the years and kind of thinking about what is it that is the most important risk factor for us to consider, I don't know that we have a pecking order. There are a couple rather informed people that have given us lots of insight. But I think that stress is one of the biggest things that we all deal with through our life. And perhaps our task here is to figure out how to handle our own personal reactions to stress. Sometimes we eat too much. Sometimes we spend most of our time running around trying to please others, and in reality the stress that builds up because we're not meeting our own needs is taking its place. But I think that finding some way to relax, some way to find a place where you feel balanced, or with people, or with silence, or just taking a walk and giving yourself a little bit of time, all of those things are very important for the whole health, our health in general. And I think stress is something that, and stress management is something that we probably don't spend enough time talking about as physicians, but certainly it's something each of us as individuals have to find ways to work on it. Anyhow, I think that finding quietude might be something. And then the last thing, and I know I'm fighting the weather and I don't know what else you have planned, so I'm going to take it really brief. I put down about 5 different websites. Sparkpeople.com is a great weight loss and fitness place. They give dietary plans, calorie counters. You'll find it very interesting to see what they have to say for those of you who can get access to the web. The American Heart Association has a terrific website, and their whole premise is learn and live. And so you might find something for almost anything that you're dealing with. MedlinePlus.gov, the health information. Seniors are a targeted area that they spend a lot of time talking about. Obesity in Action, and I don't know how many of you watch Dr. Oz, either on Oprah or his own show. He's a phenomenal physician, cardiovascular surgeon, and has branched out. I find he can boil most problems down to a few thoughtful words, and it makes sense. And I find his advice is very thoughtful and up to date. So anyhow, that's all I have to offer. Really, is some more resources. Thank you for all your input, and keep at it.
Thank you so much to Dr. Kurtz for taking time out of her busy schedule. Thank you everyone for coming. We really appreciate it. We enjoyed working with you, and hopefully you continue a healthy and happy life and only see us at these reunions. But once in a while, if we have a person that revisits us, we'll be sure to take good care of you. Thank you so much to all the rehab team, Amy and Julie, Lisa, Sandy, Rita, Becky, Dr. Sukwal. Thank you so much to Kaya for everything that she has done. This could not have gone on without her. For Jamie as well as Gwen, who helped. And thank you so much to our sponsors, Lilly, Santa Fe Aventis, Forest Pharmaceuticals, and the Dubuque Racing Association. Thank you guys so much, and hopefully we'll do this again next year. Vicky's gonna lead the walk. She turns 60 tomorrow, so happy birthday, girl! Maybe next year we'll do the walk, but have a great night. Make sure you stop at the vet if you haven't got a chance to get any of the other free things. So thank you.